Coach, you had a chance to go back and watch some of the film. What did you see out of your team on film?
I saw a football team that played with tremendous effort, played really hard throughout the entire football game, offensively, defensively, and special team. Our guys came out and played with the kind of effort that we've been preaching from day one and that we need to play with. If we play with that effort every single ball game, we're gonna win a lot of them. I thought our defense played outstanding. Some plays in there that we got away with, and we got to get corrected. But they played outstanding. They played with a lot of energy. And whenever our defense played with a lot of energy, it's hard to do anything on. And then offensively, we just didn't execute. And we didn't execute, and we had too many guys that missed assignments. Guys that we depend on. Guys that that usually doesn't make those mistakes, made them, and then at the end of the day, just lack of execution.
They talked after the game, while struggling with the passing game, he said it was more blocking on the offensive line than that was K1 missing throws. Now that you've gone back and got to see the tape a couple of times, do you still feel the same way? Do you feel it's more of an offensive line execution?
I feel the exact same way that I felt the other night. I wasn't wrong. K1 did miss some throws. We all seen that, but he got hit too many times. I counted 7 times where he got hit, and it's not like just tap hit. It was WWL type hits, and we can't do that. We can't allow that to happen at our quarterback position. And then we say he had a rattle. The one that he missed, the Jack Doyle down the middle. I mean, he had all the time in the world. He just rushed it. And I believe that a lot of that had to do with getting beat up on before that. But you got to make those throws. And we're gonna win ball games like that. Quarterback got to make those throws. We got to make the catches. We got to protect. But like I said, it wasn't just it wasn't the entire offensive line. It was 1 or 2 guys that made a mistake. It wasn't just O-line, our backs and our tight ends too. So everybody took turn making a mistake. And the thing that was disappointing, the guy that was making those mistakes normally and make those mistakes. So that was just the first game and get that rust out of the way.
Did you see anything out of the offense that encouraged you though going forward?
Yeah, our guys played hard. We out physical. Kentucky, both sides of the ball. I thought we came out and played with a purpose and played with a lot of confidence. Again, we just lack execution. And our football team got to learn at a certain part of the game. You got to make some plays. You got to make plays, and that's what winning teams do. And we had those opportunities we didn't make. I don't think we'll miss a lot more of those. That play we missed down the middle, I mean, we completed it 100% of the time in practice that week, and we just didn't execute. I don't think there'll be too many games where we don't execute like we did. Not just on that play, but on other plays too.
Front four played very, very well against an SEC offensive line that was supposed to be pretty good, and you were even without your Marcus Allen too. You get him back. How encouraging is it moving forward that you got that front four performed so well against an SEC line?
Very encouraging. That's what we've been talking since spring ball. How our defensive line has been playing, and how it was time for them to grow up, and how they were going to be the heart to our defense. And those guys have lived up to it, and that wasn't just something that happened overnight. That's been happening since spring ball, and those guys kind of made a pact that they were going to be better, and that they were going to make a difference, and be what we all anticipate them being. And they showed that the other day, and you saw a different defense because of that.
How about was Hendricks in the punting for a while? It was just back and forth punting their field position, and he obviously got some special team player of the week. How valuable was he?
Oh, it's huge. Whenever he can punt like that for us, it's going to help us out a lot. We just hope the other teams don't punt the way they did. Kentucky's punter did a great job of punting too, so Hendricks did a great job for us, and he did a great job for them, which kind of balanced things out for us, But that's what we expect from Hendricks. He has a big time leg and has a chance to be one of the the best out there, and that's what we expect from him. And he knows that, and he expects that from himself. And we expect to see that a lot more this season.
How big of a weapon can he be with that kind of a leg? I mean, you put him down inside the 20, consistently, get it down on the other side of the field consistently. Just how big of a weapon can he be for you guys?
It'd be huge, especially where our defense played the way they played the other night. You know, if we can play field position and stop people, that's what football is all about. You know, field position and being able to get people off the field. If we can do that, we're gonna win ourselves a lot of ball games. We're gonna win a lot of ball games, and he'll be a big part of that.
I know Casey made a field goal over 40 yards. He missed another one. It was more kind of the snap and the hold than it was his kick itself. Has he pretty much won the kicking job now? Is he going to be the team's kicker for the at least for the
He's the team kicker right now. I mean, it's a long season. Casey, just like everyone else, got to perform and be consistent with it. And he's our kicker right now, and we're behind Casey and expect big things out of Casey this year.
Ask Andrew about the whole idea of a moral victory, and I mean, Hendricks did say if we're going to lose, maybe they did it the right way. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, I know you want to win every game, but do you feel like you took a lot away from this UK game that you're going to be able to use moving forward?
Well, we got better as a football team, but we didn't get what we wanted. We wanted that game to win. I said that from the beginning, and we didn't fear anybody. We were going in there to win, and we let it get by. You know, and I don't think there's anybody in our locker room that's happy with that. You know, and I told our guys, don't fall for all the pats on the back, or you guys did this, you did that. We didn't do anything. We lost. You know, and we're tired of losing. We want to win around here. Our expectation is to win. Our fans' expectation is for us to win. And that's how it's going to be. We don't win, we didn't do anything. Yeah, we got a little better, but we lost. We need to win these ball games, and that's our expectation is to win. So, forward victory doesn't do much for Coach Taggart at all.
Has that changed from last year? Because I know Nebraska is a different team than Kentucky, but you left Nebraska and there were a lot of positive things to say. And, you didn't win the game, but we did this well. Has the attitude changed from this year compared to last year, or is it based on the opponent that you played?
No, it's changed because we're a different football team, and our expectations is different. We're going out to expect to win every ball game, no matter who it is we're playing, and that's how it's going to be. We're going to win. We're not going to ask anybody for anything or make any excuses for anything. Our job is to go out and win every Saturday. If we don't do that, then we didn't accomplish what we set out to do.
They asked Andrew a little bit about Navy's offense. I know when Navy came, or when you all went to Navy 2 years ago, defensive coordinator at the time talked a lot about playing a matchup sort of defense. How are you guys going to approach the option this time around?
Just like we approach any other team, we're going to go out there and hit people. Whoever has the ball, we're going to hit them and hit them hard. And we're not going to make a big deal because it's an option team. We got to do our jobs. We have assignments, and we expect for our guys to do their assignments. And if they do that, we'll be fine. But when you don't do your assignment against a team like this, is when bad things happen. So we got to be a very, very disciplined football team. But more importantly, when we hit people, we got to hit them. Anybody have that ball in their hand, they got to get hit and hit hard.
I got to think deep down, you got to have a smile on your face about playing Navy because you have a little bit of experience running the option.
Yeah, it was good watching that film. It brought back a lot of memories watching film and calling out some of the plays. I remember doing that. But again, for me personally, I understand what they're trying to do, and they're going to do what they do. And they'll lull you to sleep and hit you with something big. Again, we just got to be disciplined. And I know what it was like for me and what I didn't like playing that position. And I didn't like people hitting me. So I can imagine a lot of quarterbacks like getting hit. We got to do a good job of hitting that quarterback.
Did you watch their game against Delaware on Saturday? What did you take away just from watching it on TV there?
That they haven't lost much.
Yeah.
You got a new quarterback. They haven't lost much at all. They're a very disciplined, hard-playing football team. Every single snap, they're going at it all. I mean, it's what you expect from the Naval Academy. Those guys are hard workers, blue collar, just get after it, and very disciplined. And, they don't make a lot of mistakes. And team that they beat usually make mistakes, and they do not make many mistakes. So we got to be on our A game when it comes to assignment, tackling, and getting everybody to the ball.
Do you think you have any kind of advantage over, say, the average coach that would go up against Navy because you played? I mean, you played with the triple option, whereas that's such a, especially nowadays, you don't really see that very much anymore. Do you think, how much of an advantage do you think that gives you?
None whatsoever, because Coach T can't go out and play. So like I said, we just got to go out. We just got our guys just got to be disciplined, and everybody has a plan when they go in it. It's just, again, you watch it. There's that one play when you lose focus and don't do what you're supposed to, and they'll make you pay for it. So for 60 minutes, our guys got to be so disciplined and just being patient and tackling the guy they're supposed to tackle. And don't try to do more than that. And if our guys do that, it's going to be fine. As a coach, you can go in all you want and say, you do this, you do that. I got a perfect plan for them. It's not a perfect plan for an option team. That's what I call an option. They have options to do a lot of different things, and you just got to play assignment football. And yeah, you got to hit people. One thing I know that hurt the option is you hit them hard.
You seen play Navy 2 years ago. I know you were here, but a lot of the same guys are still here. Will you look at any of that game at all?
Yeah, from the offensive standpoint, from what they do offensively, not for what we do offensively, because we don't do what we did before, so it's really not going to help us much unless we want to just see how our guys face their guys. But they have a lot of different guys since then, so our defense, we're watching film. See, offensively, that game really doesn't help us as much.
That was K1's first start, and it was really a coming out party for him. That might arguably be his best game as a Hilltopper. Do you think maybe facing? I mean, and I'm sure he remembers how well he performed. Do you think that could be something where he remembers the success he had, might give him a little boost?
No, I think K1 just continue to work like he's been working and go out and execute our offense. It's going to give him the boost, no matter whether it's Navy or anyone else. He's got to go out and he's got to execute. He's got to make the plays that we need to be made when they're there, and everybody else around, we got to do the same thing. At the end of the day, K1, we got to win. Or we can have all the success we want. They lost against Navy 2 years ago with all that success, so he's going to be judged on how we win, if we win or not. And he got to find a way to help this football team win, and all of us got to do that. Like I say, he missed some throws the other night, but a lot of other guys that didn't do some things well that we should have took advantage of that could help us too. So at the end of the day, he's got to go and execute and make the plays for us. And we got to win. If we do those things, everyone look at him totally different. If he doesn't, then keep getting what he gets.
No, a lot of the focus is obviously going to be on the option offense because it's something you just don't see with most teams. What about their defense? You seen anything out of them kind of reminds you of facing UK last week, or any differences defensively between the two teams?
Some of their odd front that they're running defensively, what UK did last week. But those guys, like I say, they don't do a lot. They just play hard. They play hard. Everybody's running to the ball. And you see that consistently throughout the game. It's not like they do it the first half and the second half it goes away. You see it throughout the game. You play hard. You get a big play on it. They don't give in. They come back and play hard. So our guys we got to do the same thing. We got to play hard, because one thing we know, we're going to get it from them. They're going to be disciplined and they're going to play really, really hard. That's what we're preaching with our football team to do.
Jamarcus Allen, get him back. He's not on the 2D, but you expect him to play a pretty big role.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great to get Jamarcus back. I know he's excited, his teammates are excited, and just give us a little more strength. Good thing about last week was those guys played the way they did without Jamarcus. And that's kind of what we've been preaching with our football team for as long as the guy go down. Don't get sad or worried or anything. Somebody step up and make plays, and that was good to see. Some guys stepped up and helped our football team out. And that's what we got to get at every position where we get to that point.
Status on Kareem.
still out right now.
What do you think chances are going to be available on Saturday?
It's on Kareem. I have no idea. All I can tell you is that we heal a little different here at WKU. So doctors can say a month and be back in 2 weeks. So not sure.
Did they say a month, or is that just?
To be honest with you, I don't know how long they said. All I just said, Kareem, we heal different. So we expect to see you back soon. But if you don't, then next guy, we got some guys. That's the beauty. We have some guys now, to step in and help us out.
Anybody else banged up?
No, we came out of there pretty healthy. Quarterback was banged up. He was battered and bruised a little bit, but other than that, we came out pretty healthy. Our guys were well fit. Our guys were well conditioned in that game, and that was impressive to see too. Got ourselves a football team.